This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
July 21st. Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Alright, boss, chin up. We have to lift Sasha's spirits.
I like your enthusiasm. Oh.
Ahoy there, me hearties! Thank ye for coming! Arr! I be in good spirits. Worry not about me.
She's trying to cheer us up.
Well, that went over like a lead balloon. I was trying to make up for all your trouble.
I love that animation.
So good. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. I guess they both had the same idea.
We came to let you know that we can take on your defense if you'll have us.
What?
Is something wrong? Why is she hiding from us?
Prosecutor Blackwell said that you two would abandon me. But here you are, to my rescue. That's why I'm so happy.
It sounds like she's crying back there.
Of course we wouldn't abandon you. Oh, Sasha, don't cry.
Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. Great, now I've got crying in stereo. Oh, I forgot about this.
Okay, I'm all right now. Thank you for taking on my case.
We're glad to do it.
Well, now that you're smiling again, we have a few questions to ask you. Unfortunately, they're about the murder. On the night before the murder, did you enter the Orca pool room alone?
That's right. On July 20th from 3 o'clock to 6 a.m., I was there cleaning and organizing. The captain and I were actually supposed to clean together, starting at 4 a.m., but we got in a fight, and I couldn't face him, so I went an hour early and started cleaning.
What does the Orca pool room cleaning involve?
Well, first we have to move Orla to the show stage pool before we get started.
Mr. Rhymes mentioned he took care of Orla in the show stage pool.
After Orla was moved, I drained the pool and rearranged the equipment and props.
And did the captain ever show up?
4 a.m. came and went by, but he never showed. I bet he was mad at me. I wish I had apologized to him instead of being all prickly and angry like a scorpion fish.
And about Orla?
I'm glad we can prove Orla's innocence, but we didn't know you would get arrested.
As long as Orla's safe, I'm happy. I'm so glad I found you two. You guys are the best.
I'm glad you found us too. You're the best, Sasha.
No, you! I never imagined Orla's tricks would ever be used to commit a crime.
Could you tell us more about the lifesaver trick?
Yeah, sure. There's a little speaker on the captain's clothes and on the training dummies.
Oh!
That speaker can emit sound waves. When a trick command is issued with the whistle, Orla uses the sound waves as a guide to find the person she's supposed to rescue.
I see. Does anyone else know how that trick works?
The entire crew knows about it. But it takes quite a bit of practice to be able to command the lifesaver trick. It wouldn't be easy to do for anybody who wasn't a trainer.
Fair And that's why they suspected Sasha.
And Orla can only perform one trick per signal. In other words, she can't perform 2 tricks at a time.
Interesting.
Whistle, updated in the court record. Whistle. Orla performs 1 trick per signal. She can't do 2 at a time.
Wait, so she can't do the singing trick and the lifesaver trick at the same time? So what was that song Mr. Bloom heard?
Oh, Mr. Wright, I just remembered. We have something to return to Sasha.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I have it right here in my evidence. And we have to give Sasha that item Detective Fulbright gave us too. Here we go. It's this!
You'll be giving me fish? So you'll be challenging me to a fight, eh? Arr!
What? No! What kind of rule is that?
That's how it goes in Swashbuckler Spectacular. Present a fish, start fighting. The gauntlet, the fish, is thrown down, then the glorious battle begins. Oh, you're so cool when you get up there and you're jumping and slashing.
Arr! Belay that talk, little lassie! Compliments will get ye not!
Oh, you sound just like a real pirate.
Athena just eats this up. I love it. Has been every time. Every single character has a response to this goddamn evidence. I love it. It's the best. It's so good. Okay, we need to present the prescription. Does it matter which one we do first?
I don't think so.
Detective Fulbright asked us to give you this medicine. Oh.
Arr! That bilge-sucking blackguard had the spine to send me a gift! Dread pirate no-stash, don't stand there gaping like a weak little minnow! Have at ye!
Ooh, a real swashbuckling battle? Arr! If it be a fight ye want, a fight ye shall have.
Can you two please not drop into show mode just out of the blue? Ugh.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll take that medicine.
She's acting kind of funny. What is this medicine for, by the way?
Ugh. Well, I guess I can't keep it a secret from you two. I suffer from a heart condition.
A heart condition? Then you'd better get into the hospital right away.
Take it easy, Athena. She's in detention, remember?
Don't worry, it's not as serious as it sounds. They can fix it with surgery.
Not serious? A heart condition is a heart condition. Don't tell us not to worry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The captain was just as mad at me the day before yesterday. We both got so worked up at one point, it was like a shark eats shark situation.
That sounds scary. Do you mind if I ask more about that fight? Why were you arguing with Mr. Shipley?
The captain knew about my heart condition, and he was worried about me. So he said he wouldn't put me in the new show.
Okay.
See? I'm not in the new flyer.
Oh, you're right. It's just Orla and the new adversary, Red Stash.
I was so upset and frustrated. I was still crying when I went to do the cleaning. And I cried for quite a while before I drained the pool, too. But then, you know what? Orla did a trick to try and cheer me up. She acted out the scene where she defeats the giant octopus by spiking a ball at it. She spiked that ball so hard, she even ended up breaking off one of the octopus's legs.
What a dramatic way to cheer up a friend.
So that's why we argued, because he wasn't going to put me in the new show. But I was determined to be in the show yesterday. It was July 20th, you see. The anniversary of the death of the trainer before me,
Whoa.
Azura Summers.
The
Oh
person,
no, she's hot.
the person Norma de Plume wrote about in her book.
I wanted to explain to the audience that it was an accident, not murder. That's why I needed to be in that show so bad. So during the cleaning, I moved the skull rock to the orca pool.
What? But why?
It was a key prop. I figured the new show couldn't go on without it. I thought they'd be forced to switch back to the old show.
Wow, that was pretty extreme.
Skull Rock updated once again. Moved from the show pool during cleaning time. The victim struck it when he fell.
So, Sasha moved the skull rock to the orca pool at the time of the clearing. And if there's blood on that rock, then that must mean that the victim's death occurred after the rock was moved. Around what time did you finish up the cleaning?
It was about 6 a.m.
So that places suspicion on whoever met with the victim after 6 a.m. I need to remember that. Because that seems really important. You mentioned the other victim, Azura Summers. So Azura Summers was the trainer before you.
That's right. She was a year older than me. She taught me all about how to command Orla.
I bet Azura and Sasha were like sisters to one another. Sisters to one another.
She was the one who taught me the signals for the singing and the lifesaver tricks too. After she died, I swore on this charm. I vowed to become a great trainer someday, just like Azura.
What is that charm?
It's a keepsake to remember Azura by. She always wore it. She told me once that she and her boyfriend had matching charms. I never found out who he was, so I couldn't give this one to him. I've had it ever since.
You're keeping the memory of Miss Summers alive.
The captain always carried around a memento of Azura, too. Her walkie-talkie.
Huh? Did the victim have a walkie-talkie on him? Maybe I should show Sasha the victim's photos and see what she has to say. Interesting. Yeah. The victim's photos. Was it? Sorry, did I just pass those? Is it this?
The photo of the body, yeah.
Yeah. The victim didn't appear to have a walkie-talkie with him at the time of his death.
Huh? But I talked to the captain on his walkie-talkie before I started the cleaning.
But there's no walkie-talkie shown in these crime scene photos.
I don't understand it. The captain always kept that walkie-talkie with him.
Maybe the culprit took it away.
Maybe. But what would be the point of that? I'd better organize the data I have on the victim in the court record.
Shipley's autopsy report and photo of the body consolidated.
Ooh, that's nice.
Shipley's talkie hasn't been found.
The captain always kept that walkie-talkie by his side. It was the walkie-talkie Azura used right up until her death. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Azura up to the surface in her mouth.
Oh, we saw this photo in the thingy, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She left tooth marks in Azura's walkie-talkie. The captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget.
So the walkie-talkie was really important to the victim.
But now the captain is dead too. I'm the only one left who can protect Orla from the ship's doctor.
Protect Orla from the ship's doctor. I wonder what Sasha means. What did you mean by protect Orla from the ship's doctor?
You know, Herman Crab. Ever since the accident a year ago, he's been completely different. When Azura died, he said he was going to euthanize the orca. Before that, he always used to say that euthanizing animals was a despicable act.
Euthanize the orca? That's horrible.
They all thought that Azura's death was the orca's fault. Nobody believed in her but me. The ship's doctor always keeps poison to euthanize the orca with on hand.
Can I just get a description of euthanize here?
It's to put down an animal said in a political, like not political, sorry, said in a very friendly way, professional.
Yes,
Right.
also
Like to put it to sleep.
assisted
medically.
game ending.
Okay.
You could
Yeah,
say.
I get you. Thank you for that.
No worries.
And if Orla had been pronounced guilty in yesterday's trial, he would have used it.
He was gonna put her down right away.
That ship's doctor was close with both the captain and Azura, you know? I think he hates Orla.
Is there anything more to present?
You can't present people in this game, can you?
No.
Well,
But remember, before we presented the medicine, Phoenix said there were two things to show her.
Oh yeah.
Could be the rock or the medicine.
Rock or yeah.
I would also wonder if she has anything to speak about on the marks on Orla.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was tempted to point this out. I mean, there's no harm in doing it.
Sorry, sea creatures are the only things I know, even though Orla's a sea creature.
That's alright. Don't worry about it. Gee, I didn't mean to put her in a funk. I'm assuming she'll say the same here. Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Do you two want to be in the Swashbuckler Spectacular?
You have regular people participate?
Of course! We even have a special tour for people who want to be in it.
What roles will we play if we said yes?
Let's see. The roles of a blue seahorse and a yellow sea slug are available.
Yellow sea slug. Judging by the colors, I must be the seahorse.
I think this is the same thing she says when you present the flyer.
Alright.
And I'm the sea slug? No way! I won't do it!
But sea slugs are all fluttery and beautiful, Athena. They actually are. Sea slugs are cute.
They're beautiful? In that case, I'll do it.
Her mind is pretty much an open book.
Really depends on the sea slug.
I hope we can do a show together someday.
Okay.
Really depends on the sea slug.
The other bit of evidence. Oh, yes, the calendar. This is your calendar, isn't it, Sasha?
Huh? No, mine's at the aquarium.
Yeah? Mr. Rhymes said he found this one in the nap room.
Huh. I didn't think anybody else at the aquarium used a calendar like that.
The owner of this calendar had a meeting scheduled with the victim. This mystery person might be the killer. We best find the calendar's owner.
Calendar updated in the court record. Turns out it doesn't belong to Sasha. Meeting with the victim was scheduled for 7 a.m. on the 20th.
Interesting. I guess we'd better look into Dr. Crab a little more.
Boss, let's go see Dr. Crab.
I was just thinking the same thing. We have a lot of questions to ask him.
Well, I guess I'd get her. Better get going.
Go ahead.
July 21st. Shipshape Aquarium. Powerboat danger.
Oh, it's Pearls. And Rifle. What are you doing here?
Rifle came in here, so I followed her.
Oh, that's right. We were supposed to deliver Rifle to him. I completely forgot.
Oh, Rifle!
Ah! What are you doing? Stop that! You silly mother penguin. What if you injured my spectacular genius brain?
Dr. Crab, are you alright?
Oh, it's you people. I see you brought Rifle for me.
Rifle was really laying into you.
Well, she hates me because she thinks I took her baby away from her.
Gee, Rifle looks so happy. Is she actually playing with Sniper?
Oh! Stop this, God. Stop all this cacophony.
The biological parent and the caregiver parent locked in struggle over the child.
Do you think you would hold this silly mother penguin down for me?
Alright, I'll try.
What are you doing? I think Rifle just threw something up. Ugh.
Oh, I'm getting food for Sniper out of Rifle. Mother penguins stock up food for their babies in their stomachs. They break it down in there so that it's easier for the baby to eat.
Wow, you sure know a lot about animals.
You're trying to pick a fight with me again, aren't you, young lady? Yes, I know a lot about animals. I'm a licensed veterinarian. Rifle certainly is in a bad mood, even for her.
There he is! Pull this penguin down for me, shouldn't be taken out of context. So, Dr. Crab, about Rifle's condition. Is Rifle okay?
Hold on, I'm checking her now.
Is that a Pokedex? What the hell is that?
Girl in the strange outfit, could you turn Rifle on her back, please?
Alright, Rifle, I'm just gonna turn you over, okay?
Oh.
What's this? The bottom of her feet are pink.
Huh.
Oh no, what kind of sickness is that? We have to get her to the doctor.
Oh. I think I know what that is. Athena, get a hold of yourself. Dr. Crab is a veterinarian, remember?
It's just something she stepped in, by the looks of it. It's her stomach that's the problem. There's still something in here. Here we go.
I'm just imagining him shoving his arm down
Oh!
her throat.
Looks like she swallowed something odd.
Huh.
I know this penguin will eat anything, but where did she pick up something like this? Son of a gun. I'll have to talk to Marlin about her care.
Dr. Crab, may we see what was in Rifle's stomach?
Please be quiet. I'm busy right now.
Busy, but you're just staring at that weird machine.
I'm checking to see when Rifle ingested the foreign object.
He just keeps looking at the machine. He won't even glance our way.
Now I'm really curious to know about his monitoring system. The charm and the monitoring system. Let's talk about the charm first. Huh? Huh? This looks like the charm Sasha had. Dr. Crab, do you know something about this charm?
Charm? Hey! Leave that alone! That belonged to Azura! What was Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach?
That's odd. When Sasha was telling us about the charm earlier, Sasha said that she had Azura's charm. But that charm is still at the detention center. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't Sasha say Azura and her boyfriend had matching charms?
She was going out with a bang.
So this second charm must be the one that belongs to Azura's boyfriend. Dr. Crab, is it possible that this charm belongs to...
I refuse to talk about such personal details of the deceased. Subject closed.
Oh, alright. He's sure touchy when it comes to Azura.
Charm added to the court record. Discovered in Rifle's stomach, it might belong to Azura Summers' boyfriend.
Azura Summers. Yesterday was the anniversary of her death, wasn't it?
That's right. She was killed by the Orca.
Do you really think Orla killed her? I don't believe it.
Who can say the Orca did it on purpose? But the fact remains that she killed Azura. I was right there, the day of her death a year ago. I saw the Orca bite Azura with my own eyes.
But is that really the whole truth of what happened?
I guess only Orla knows what really happened both a year ago and this time. I was so on the oh my god Cyclock moment there. I was like so waiting for it. Could you tell us about the monitoring system you have here?
It's a collection of electronic medical records for all the creatures here. With this system and the camera footage, I can monitor the creatures 24/7. I won't tell you any more than that. It's private, company business.
But medical records are usually just a history of past medical exams and data. I never heard of anything that can monitor 24/7.
Good point, Mr. Lawyer. I can see there's no fooling you.
But why would you want to fool me? Yes! Let's go!
There it is.
And to think you mentioned it like 5 seconds ago.
This guy's gotta be a tough nut to crack.
I have my reasons.
Sorry, that was a really loud outburst. I was just so ready for it.
You
I'm like,
called
come
it.
on, game! Take that! The monitoring system. I want you to tell me about the monitoring system here.
You don't let up either, do you, Mr. Lawyer? They're just electronic medical records and feeds from security cameras. With these, I can monitor all the animals 24/7.
And I say that's not true. I have proof that you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with this system. I didn't think this far ahead. I genuinely don't know if we do have everything, but I did want to see what the first question would be. proof that he can't monitor the animals 24/7 with the system.
Unfortunately, the biggest proof is something we're not allowed to present. Rifle.
You think?
Well,
Coco,
why would
do
why
we
would
have
he
the
ask
stuff for
us
this?
about rifle?
You do.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, we've definitely got something.
Let me read the descriptions here. Remember, for the people who've not played this game before, they are allowed to chip and give me a bit of hand. Unless we're all struggling and then Coco can help us.
Take that!
Oh, shit! That was a slip.
That has been taken.
This is the evidence that you can't monitor the animals 24/7.
The only thing that evidence proves is that you are mistaken, Mr. Lawyer.
I pressed X.
It
on
proves
it.
that Tom has a
Ugh.
slippery finger.
Oh, I think I know what it fucking is.
Guess I got it wrong. But I can still say it can't be true. And that's because I actually have this bit of evidence that can prove that you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with this system.
Hey, here's a reminder. What did they do to Rifle to make sure that they can track her? All members of staff
Can't remember.
and Rifle carry
What, fish?
a fish.
No
Right.
way.
Walkie-talkie.
A walkie-talkie.
Walkie-talkie.
Walkie-talkie, yeah.
All the members, yeah, issue to
So
all
that they can track where she
they can
is by listening to the walkie-talkie sounds.
also can be used in the broadcast inside the aquarium. Take
It
that!
doesn't say it on there, but that's what they mentioned.
No.
Eh,
I would also like to
Wrong.
remind you it's about monitoring all animals
Monitoring,
and not
yeah.
monitoring rifles'
Not
whereabouts.
monitoring rifle, yeah. The opening footage starts at this. Is it this? Footage
Oh,
starts
if,
at the
if it
aquarium.
only starts at 10, it can't
10
be
a.m.
24/7.
It can't be
then, can it?
24/7. Yeah. Thanks, Toya.
Take that!
Take that! The security camera doesn't begin recording until 10 a.m. If that's the case, how could you possibly monitor the animals 24/7?
okay, you got me. I guess that was a pretty weak explanation. You're right. I guess I can't monitor the animals 24/7. But if I see anything unusual on the camera feeds, I can spring into action right away. And if I can examine an animal, I can usually tell exactly what's going on with them.
Wow, he's really confident in his abilities. But I still say you can't do that and that 24/7.
But I'm here at the aquarium most of the time, and I can go anywhere at any time to examine an animal.
Anywhere? I say that's not true either. I have proof that there's a place you can't go. Take that! The only people who have the access to the Orca pool room are the Ona and Sasha. How could you say you monitor all the animals?
Son of a gun, so you knew about the security guard, did you? Yes, tighter security was imposed on the Orca a year ago as a precaution. Due to Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have a card.
I guess she was trying to protect Orla from him. So, you're monitoring the animals with a system that's private company business. But I have to insist you tell me about this monitoring system.
Now you're trying to pick a fight with me? Very well. I suppose it's only fitting that the spoils go to the victor. I'll tell you about Shipshape Aquarium's ecological data organization system.
Okay. So, What does that machine what does that machine you were using do?
It's a system of ecological data organization developed in Europe. I call it the Torpedo. What do you think? Pretty impressive name, isn't it?
Torpedo, as in the man of the battle stations and all that?
No. It's the name I gave this data organization system. Torpedo. It stands for Teleobservation Real-Time Pertinent Data Organizer.
Nice.
I definitely came up with that first.
Oh,
mouthful.
okay. But is it a super admin restricted desktop access password protected?
It's not, but that sounds like a reference to something. The Torpedo collects data through sensors placed on or near the subjects. Temperature, heartbeat, vocalizations, etc. It gathers this information 24 hours a day. All of this data is then sent to my terminal and all these monitors.
Whoa.
Wow, this torpedo sounds amazing. Does Rifle have a sensor on her too?
Yes, she does. Where and what kind of sensor is attached depends on the animal. The penguins have theirs attached to the ID tag at the base of their flipper. The Torpedo doesn't tell me where Rifle is when she escapes, though. It's hard to attach sensors to the orca or fish, so theirs are on the tanks themselves. Places where the creatures don't normally live, like the show stage, don't have sensors. Okay, here we go. It's telling me the time Rifle swallowed the foreign object. Approximately 9:04. Sorry, I'm just like approximately 4 a.m. on July 20th. What an odd time.
Oh, that is... Sasha said something about 4 a.m. Bollocks. I can't remember.
Wait, when the captain was supposed to help her with the cleaning and he didn't
Yeah.
show up.
There we go. Thank you. That was when Sasha was doing the cleaning. Great
Wow.
job, Franny.
Well done.
Thanks.
Maybe that's why she wouldn't take my fish, because she was all full from the night before. But at least Orla ate it, so that's okay.
Orla ate another animal's food? That's odd. She's never done that before. And then she had that episode too. I'd better take a look at her data. Huh? She didn't eat anything from this evening of the 19th to yesterday afternoon. So,
So Rifle had a late night snack, but Orla went hungry. Huh.
it appears so. But let's see. She's been eating normally since yesterday afternoon. Come to think of it, Jack was supposed to feed Orla yesterday morning. Maybe he died before he had the chance.
I'm worried about Orla's condition. I'd better remember this torpedo data.
Torpedo data added to the court record. Torpedo data shows Rifle ate at 4 a.m. on July the 20th, but Orla didn't eat anything.
I still wonder why he wouldn't tell me about the torpedo. Why would you hide the torpedo, Dr. Crab?
Well, it's a safe system that's been approved for use in other countries, but it hasn't been legally approved in this country yet. That's why I always carry this terminal around with me. It's not something I want the police poking their nose into.
You mean you're breaking the law?
Which is why I was keeping it a secret. It would create a problem for the aquarium. I had Jack's permission. He felt the animal's care was more important than the legality. But we wanted to shield the rest of the stuff, so we kept it a secret.
But breaking the law is breaking the law.
But in some cases, lives can be saved by breaking the law. Do we simply allow the lives of our animals to be lost while we wait for laws to change?
Now you're twisting things around.
I'd like to use this evidence during the trial tomorrow, but it may result in you and Shipshape Aquarium being brought up on charges.
Well, I followed my own convictions, and I have no regrets. You're only doing your job. I can't blame you for that, Mr. Lawyer.
I appreciate that. God, he's so weird. What's that sound? Another penguin?
That's my ringtone.
Gee, Dr. Crab sure likes cute things.
Maybe you wanted it to sound like Sniper?
Hello? Crab speaking. Oh, son of a gun, you people again? Stop harassing this aquarium. Orla was found not guilty. Why on earth should she be put down? Huh? Come there on the 26th and explain. Fine. Let me just write it down in my...
Oh,
Son of a
yeah!
gun. Where did my calendar go?
There we go. His calendar. Could he be talking about that calendar?
I realize that. If it comes to that, I'll use that drug to euthanize her.
Mr. Wright, he said euthanize her.
We better ask him more about this. And I should try presenting that calendar to him too. That seems like a bad idea, Phoenix. You literally said earlier that we should not present things because then people will take them. About... What was that? What did he say about euthanasia? Who was that phone call from?
Son of a gun. You heard that?
Who didn't hear that?
It was the Center for Dangerous Animal Control, calling with a demand. They said that the orca may have been found not guilty this time, but that if she ever attacked a human again, we would have to put her down.
Put her down? That's horrible. Did you agree to their demand?
Animals sometimes do attack humans. And of course, humans sometimes do kill animals to protect themselves. If it comes to that, yes, as a veterinarian, I am prepared to carry out euthanization. Using this poison.
That capsule. It has the same letters on it as the one that was in Orla's stomach. Did Dr. Crab try to kill Orla? Probably shouldn't present that either. But definitely probably shouldn't present this. Dr. Crab, isn't this your calendar?
Yes, it's mine. What are you doing with it?
Mr. Rhymes found it in the nap room.
Oh, I must have forgotten it there when I tried to get some rest.
It sure is a cute calendar. I guess you're crazy about penguins.
Somebody gave it to me, okay? Now please, don't tell anybody about it. It's embarrassing. Azura designed this calendar. This one here is a prototype.
Ah.
She designed a calendar for this year, and then she died before it went on sale.
Were you and Miss Summers romantically involved?
What? What gave you that idea?
It's just that I sense sadness in your heart when you talked about the calendar.
Of course we weren't romantically involved. I don't believe in romantic feelings.
You look shaken, though. By the way, did you meet Mr. Shipley at 7 a.m. on July the 20th as scheduled?
No. We were supposed to meet, but Jack didn't show up.
Is that really true? Sasha finished cleaning the Orca pool at 6 a.m. If Dr. Crab managed to get in the pool room somehow and meet with the victim, then he would have had the opportunity to kill Mr. Shipley.
Calendar updated in the court record. A calendar that Azura Summers gave to Dr. Crab. A meeting with the victim was scheduled.
7 a.m. on
It
the
sure
20th.
was.
That was there before.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Please, let me ask you one more question, Dr. Crab.
What is it, Mr. Lawyer? You look so grave.
I heard something disturbing from the writer, Norma de Plume.
She sang this awful song.
The center demanded that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago.
Put her down?
But the aquarium owner refused their demand, saying it was accidental death. But I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them.
What makes you think that?
Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. And I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out.
I think Shipshape Aquarium might be keeping some kind of secret, and that it has something to do with the recent murder.
Ugh.
Oh, let's go!
Jesus Christ!
5 Cyclops?
At least they're not black this time.
That writer. She just has to stick her nose in everyone's business. Son of a gun. I should have dealt with it all more carefully.
How am I ever going to remove all of those locks? Huh? Oh!
Sorry to interrupt, but Prosecutor Blackwell wants Dr. Crab.
God damn it. Detective Fulbright!
You again. You couldn't possibly have any more questions for me.
Well, you see, we're having a little problem. We were going to call the animal keeper as a witness for the prosecution. But he's being very stubborn and refusing to testify. And so we thought we'd ask you to be a witness in tomorrow's trial.
Did you really now? Well, I'm not taking sides. I'll tell what I know. No more, no less.
That would be fine. Now, if you would please come along with me.
Well, it looks like we'll have to continue our talk at the trial tomorrow.
I don't know what secret you and this aquarium are hiding, but I'll uncover it if it helps save Miss Buckler.
Give it your best shot then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, it looks like we'll be going up against Dr. Crab tomorrow in tomorrow's trial.
I bet it'll be one tough customer.
Okay, we better get our evidence organized for tomorrow.
I'll have Athena hold on to the evidence. I don't think... I'll have Athena hold on to the evidence I don't think I'll need in court.
Evidence has been reorganized.
Ah, it's the... Yeah! Hello? Mr. Wright! I went to... Hold on. Mr. Wright! I went to Hitchfield Clinic! Apollo, use your indoor voice. Sorry about that. Anyway, I found out a lot. I wanted to tell you right away. It turns out that the mysterious capsule is a powerful sleeping drug. Apparently, the brand name is Freezies. Okay, yeah. It says Freezies on it. And they said the Shipshape Aquarium vet recently bought a large quantity from them. The vet? Dr. Herman Crab. The Freezies are supposed to be for people. But Dr. Crab told them it will work on other mammals like orcas and dolphins too. So Dr. Crab's euthanization poison was actually just sleeping pills? When Orla almost drowned today, was it because she'd been given sleeping pills?
3Z's sleeping pill updated in the court record. The strange capsule found in Orla's stomach is some kind of sleeping pill, not a poison.
And I found out more than just about that capsule. Dr. Hitchfield himself gave me some information. Shipshape Aquarium has someone on their staff named Azura Summers, right? Yeah, the one who died a year ago. Well, Azura Summers is getting a certain medication from Hitchfield Clinic last year. The same heart condition as Sasha Buckler. Really? Azura Summers had kept the same heart condition as Sasha. Nice work, Apollo. Thank you. We'll be coming back to the office soon. Okay, Trutzi and I will be here. Well, we better get back to the office and get ready for tomorrow. What are you gonna do, Pearls?
I thought I'd stay overnight here with Ola and Rifle. I'll be ready for a telecast tomorrow during the trial tomorrow. Good luck to both of you!
Thanks, Pearly. That way when we prove Sasha's innocent, she can see Orla right away.
I'd love to see Sasha and Orla back together again. Both free and clear. But before that can happen, I have to prove Sasha's innocence. To be continued.